Hello and welcome, dear viewer, to my channel. Today in our video, I will tell you what stories people have sent me in the mail. How do I, 18M, stop being so emotionally dependent on my boyfriend, 20M? I am very emotionally dependent on my boyfriend that whenever he doesn't reply for more than 30 minutes, I worry. We live in two different cities with conflicting schedules, so we can only meet each other at max once a week. What makes me worry is that he finds someone closer to him and meets with him behind my back. What's worse is I won't know because he's far away from me. I know he loves me, and he knows I love him, but I think I love him too much. I'm starting to think about what I would do if he breaks up with me suddenly. I don't think I could ever live with that feeling. I also want to say I have trauma from being played on by someone I was in a long-distance relationship as well. Does anyone know any advice they could give me? Me, 21M, and my GF, 21F, broke up, and I'm lost. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this. There's no relationship for advice anymore. I'm so lost. She was the most important person for me. She still is. She's literally the most bae person I've seen from both inside and out. I have all her photos and would never delete a single one. If I had the choice, I would live in my dreams with her. I can't enjoy anything in life anymore. Feels like there's no life without her. BF24M stopped watching show with me, 23F. So I, 23F, was watching Roby with my boyfriend, 24M, but I had abandoned it a few years earlier, so we decided to watch from the beginning. Then he invited his niece and sister-in-law to watch a few months later. After a while, when I'd ask if he wanted to watch it, he'd say he didn't or we should wait for the other two. Then I'd go home and ask him if he wanted to play a game, but he'd say he was watching Rebo with them. I thought that he was talking about Ice Kingdom because I wasn't interested in the sub, because I like drawing while watching the show. And in general, I don't like subs. But he turned it on today when I was there, and he's literally on the last season and in the middle of an arc where they are dealing with things that they don't want to talk about in show, but everyone in the room know what they are talking about but me. I said stuff like I think I'm missing context, but they wouldn't even fill me in. I just upset because we were watching it first, but it seems like it was more important that they didn't miss anything and was willing to wait for them to be available, but not me. They don't ask to watch the show, he just turns it on. We've been dating for 3 years, but we started watching shows together longer than that. I'm not exactly sure what to do about it. I kind of just want to never watch the show again. The episode even kind of talked about a character dying when AHE was alive and not in danger last time I checked. 22, I'm 23, pregnant and need a plan to leave him if he's cheating. Does it sound like my BF is cheating? F22M23. He got a job in a different city 45 minutes away, and about 2 weeks into it, things just have felt off. Been together a year, currently pregnant with his twins, and live with him and his mom. 1. I know he multiple Snapchats too. He used to be like a bunny rabbit and easily erect. Now he's never in the mood unless I feel like it's pity sex because I complained. 3. He started his job and now is high 24/7. 4. His job closes at 4, but sometimes he doesn't get home until 6:30, frequently 4. If I stand near his phone when he's texting, he gets very irritated. 5. He came home, his belt was unbuckled today. 6. I tried initiating a BJ tonight. He said no, he doesn't want it after I had put my mouth on it. His dick literally left a weed taste in my mouth. It's never done that before. He used to get hard when I started sucking. He didn't. I smelt fishy on his dick too. 5. Every day there's an excuse why he got home late. Somebody's tire flew off on the interstate. I had to help someone fix a flat. Affection is it's like he doesn't hear me talk. He's always high when he's home and on his phone playing games or watching videos. One day he just said he smoked weed with his friend Larry for an hour and a half in the parking lot. I've met Larry. Bad people. Tonight I accused him. At one point he got so mad he put his hands on my throat, choking, saying I didn't fuck anyone else. I just have this feeling. I have his phone password, but obviously he could delete stuff. I don't know his other Snapchats though. He's lied to me before. He's good at lying. But seriously, why did his dick taste like weed, lol? The sex is so completely different since he started his job. I never see his money either, and we have 2 babies on the way. Tonight he was unexplainably angry and going to his car to text. He said things like, I can't believe I'm dating you, but is sweet later. In his room, after we fuck, he uses a paper towel to wipe off, throws it on the floor after so there's just cum paper towels spread out, unless I clean it. But I was in his car, tonight he was protective over. And one time, about a week ago, I was trying to help him clean his awful messy car while waiting in it and noticed a bunch of paper towels just spread out. One was really slimy. It was gross. I didn't say anything. He came home today and had bought me my favorite drink. He never does that. His mom visited him at work today and said he seemed very flustered. She asked me if I wanted ride with her. Maybe she knows something. He bought himself new shoes, lol irrelevant, but he was serious about it tonight. After I told him his dick smelt like fish, he said, "Say it, just say it." He used to shower once a week. Now he gets up every morning before work and showers. If I wear makeup for him, he's like, "Who are you wearing that for?" He was talking to girls while I was in jail, so I know he's attention-seeking. He says he will call me on his break, but like today he didn't. He said he would. I called him when I knew he was on it, no answer. He said he had a very bad day at work today. Should I surprise him at work tomorrow? 30M and 30F, 9-year relationship. One of us wants sex with others. We want a way forward. Hello, we are looking for advice. You can be as honest as you like about me or her. We will both be reading the comments. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 9 years. We met in college. We are each other's only ever partner both romantically and sexually. We are deeply in love with each other. We cannot possibly imagine a life where we don't have each other. Over the years, have brought up the fact that I deal with feelings of regret, of missing out on sexual experiences that I deeply crave. I'm naturally an extremely high libido person. F is not. I find myself desiring sex with other on a constant basis. For me personally, I believe I can separate sex and love. However, that would just be a thought. It's never been tested. F has no such desires, and is happy having one sexual partner for her life. She doesn't crave sexual intimacy with other people she finds attractive. She is a very low libido person in general and doesn't care for it. Over the years, I have brought this up as a problem to my girlfriend. I've brought it up maybe 4 or so times over the past 4 or so years. Each time we both agree there is a problem and that there is something that can be done, but nothing is achieved, and we forget it and go on with our mostly blissful relationship. Well, I don't know what happened exactly, but the last few weeks I've been seriously contending with these thoughts, stronger than ever. I have a feeling I know why, and it's multifaceted. Firstly, I'm now 30. It feels as if it's some important milestone in my youth, and it's made me feel pretty existential. Secondly, I feel I'm leaving what for years has been a deep depression. My psychiatrist diagnosed MDD. Now I'm easing back on my antidepressants, and I'm feeling the urge to make up for lost time, or rather, to finally stop suppressing my needs and my desires, and to live honestly and with joy. So, I've brought this up again, and for the first time maybe, F has taken it as more serious than before. I've never before this stressed that it might signal the end of our relationship. Frankly, though, I don't have the desire or the strength to end our relationship. I truly believe it would be a mistake to throw away a loving relationship for casual sex, and yet despite knowing that, it still doesn't stop this feeling of frustration and almost resentment of myself from eating at me. I feel resentful that I'm wired like this. I feel disgusted with myself. I am considering taking a large dose of antidepressants, so I am essentially neutered. I hold a huge amount of emotional power over my girlfriend. I'm absolutely aware that I can be seen as almost blackmailing her to agree to something she will find painful, for her to compromise her values because she loves me, only to get more hurt in the long run. I want to avoid that entirely. That isn't fair. I don't want my girlfriend to ever agree to something she isn't entirely comfortable with. I don't want to feel like someone who has used his loving relationship as a way to get something. So, we have arranged to see a couples counselor this week, to speak openly and honestly and to receive the advice of a professional in a safe and balanced environment. That said, we are desperate for help. Our relationship means the world to us. I want to see a way forward here without hurting each other or compromising our values. I really truly hope there is one. Thank you. Write in the comments what you think about these stories. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it. Also put a bell so you don't miss new videos. See you soon.